Gamescom 2025 kicked off with its opening night on Tuesday, August 19th. So, I'm going to show you how the night kicked off. The night started off with a musical performance based on Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So, after this, it was set off to the races as the show had a ton of announcements, and we'll show you some of the biggest reveals from the opening night.
Yeah, so one of the biggest announcements was the announcement for the next Black Myth. So this is Black Myth Zhong Kui, which is a figure from Chinese mythology who fights evil, begins and can command 80,000 demons. That's right, you heard me right. 80,000 demons. Now, there is no release date just yet, but it's interesting. So I was watching a whole bunch of this. It doesn't actually show him just yet. It shows him towards the end, but you'll see like a tiger walking by, and people have said that he is supposed to look like a tiger. I can kind of see that, but I don't fully see it. Like, I see aspects of a tiger and everything, but I'm curious to see where this one is like, because we know like there's Black Myth Wukong and everything, which you play the monkey. So now we're getting into this one with this dude who looks badass.
He does look pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Right? And I'm super excited to see what this one's like, for sure.
The other big game of the night was Resident Evil Requiem. In this trailer from Capcom, it focused on Grace Ashcroft's backstory. So Grace and her mom, Alyssa, are in a hotel trying to escape after the power is cut and the pair are attacked. Capcom says that Requiem will feature a return to the series' overarching narrative. Resident Evil Requiem launches on February 27th, 2026.
And I like that they're giving us little piecemeal at a time. Like, they're not overwhelming. Now we all know, like right now we're still in the early phases before this game launches, because like you said, it doesn't launch until, February 27th. So we're only going to get little things here and there, but I'm curious to know, like, is this going to be our game of the year? All right, The Ghost of Yotei was also a part of the show. The game, which releases on October 2nd, showed off its landscapes and battlegrounds. Besides the beautiful weather as well, the biggest reveal was Ghost of Yotei is getting its own Legends multiplayer mode in 2026. If you look at this trailer though, and you like these landscapes are just remarkable.
Honestly, even Ghost of Tsushima, it's just so stunning. They are so detail oriented. The studio is just popping off like crazy because they're just insanely amazing. Not only from like the visuals, but to the music, to the story. It's so rich. All right, everybody. So check out this game. It is called Project Spectrum. It's a new tactical shooter from the team behind Delta Force with a little bit of horror flavor mixed in. It's a PvE and PvP that offers the option to transform into a monster yourself. So players will explore a dark forest with monstrous anomalies with supernatural abilities and seek violence by any means necessary. There is no release date as of yet, but honestly, it's a really, really unique and interesting twist on this kind of like tactical shooter vibe. And I'm sure some areas with the anomalies kind of give me like these vibes from Once Human that we played earlier in the year together.
This is Everwind, an RPG and first-person sandbox survival game. You'll build a base on a flying island ship, gather resources, craft, loot, and fight while you rise above the clouds to uncover the mysteries of the world. Now, during opening night, they showed off some of the gameplay of the game, and seems like a game that you would greatly enjoy, Morgan.
Kind of has like these cool dungeon explorations that reminds me of, in a weird way, like a more pixel style of things like Oblivion, like Elder Scrolls. So I'm very, very excited to dive into this and to see what this is, because it looks sick.
It's almost like they took Minecraft and like took it to the next level.
In Cult of Lamb, Woolhaven, You'll have a new area to explore, enemies to dispatch, and more. So this is a new DLC for Cult of Lamb that will be launching early 2026. So all of you Cult of Lamb fans, you will be getting a DLC coming soon, later, after the holidays, early 2026. So this is exciting news.
And I love the fact that so when you play the game, they have a Twitch extension that you can put with it, and literally people in your chat can join your cult. All right, this next one is for all you WoW heads out there. Check out this expansion for World of Warcraft. In this expansion, Blood Elf leaders, and I'm probably going to butcher this, so all you WoW heads, please forgive me, but Lorthamar and Lyderin must protect their homeland of Colthalis from the threat of Exalta and her army. So World of Warcraft Midnight is the continuation of World Soul Saga, which is like their whole thing that they were starting with. It was basically like they wanted to make kind of like what they did with Destiny. They wanted to make like a part 1 and a part 2 for this whole like big expansion part of the storyline. So they did the first one and now they're doing this one.
So Enshrouded is getting a new biome, and we got a look at what this area will look like. So you'll embrace the fate of the Flameborn and try to rekindle a lost civilization in the 16-player co-op survival action RPG. So this is Enshrouded Wake of Water. This update is coming soon, actually later in October.
Dude, we can fight underwater.
Yeah, I love that. Let's go.
The next one we have is we saw new footage from the Ninja Gaiden 4. So players will slice and dice just like old times, but with a new modern twist that sets out to push the bounds of real-time adrenaline-filled combat. Ninja Gaiden 4 launches on October 21st. The graphics are freaking amazing compared to what they look like.
Look
from
so
the first
good.
ones.
We saw the first trailer for the sequel to Lords of the Fallen. So Lords of the Fallen 2 showed everything from eyeballs to corpses to choking on tentacles.
That's right.
as y'all had just seen, the lamp bearer also gets an inspirational speech before a big flaming sword from the sky is delivered by a not unattractive angelic figure. The game does come out on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S in 2026. So this will be a game releasing next year. These graphics look amazing. Like the scene I'm looking at right now, just like the light hits and the lighting looks phenomenal.
So Hollow Knight Silksong had people grasping at any news. During the show, it was revealed that the game would be released this year, while some gameplay of the anticipated game was shown off. Hollow Knight Silksong will release on September 4th. All right, so let us know, guys, what games are you super excited to check out that you saw during opening night? Let us know in the chat. Let us know. Just let us know anywhere.
Let us know. We want to hear from you.